everyone, it's Dr. Liz with FloridaPsychotherapy.com and Conversations for Effective Living. So today I'm going to talk a tiny bit about whether someone's a narcissist. One of the most popular blog posts on my website is called When You're Married to a Narcissist. And the other day I was sort of laughing with a friend. I was like, why is everyone clicking on that? Do they all think they're married to a narcissist? And she said, no, I bet they think they're the narcissist and they're trying to check it out. And I thought that was great. Like, yeah, okay. I worry about being a narcissist, particularly because I had a narcissistic mother, and it is like a constant theme through my life. I was married to a narcissist, which is how that article all came about. I work with women all the time that are actually married to narcissists, or they have narcissistic parents, and it's like the effects of it are huge in your life. So anyway, it's like, all right, how do you tell if you're a narcissist? Well, there's all kinds of quizzes you can take, first of all. And there's what's considered like healthy narcissism, which is healthy self-esteem and healthy like thinking about yourself and not putting others before yourself when it affects you negatively, like all kinds of stuff like that. And then there's unhealthy narcissism where you're really self-absorbed, everything is about you, everything in the relationship is about you, you have a really hard time thinking about other people or taking their perspective, or you can like intellectually, but you can't from the heart, like you don't really emotionally relate to them in that way. And that's when it starts, the extremes start to get into narcissistic personality disorder. That's when that really becomes an issue. And Psychology Today ran an article a couple months ago. This is 2016, June 2016 when I'm filming this. They ran an article, and the whole article was the study that a psychologist had done and saying, like, how do you tell if you're dating a narcissist or something, you know? And I think he was writing it for, like, online dating or people getting into new relationships. Like, how do you tell? Because, and before I give you the answer to the question, I'm going to tell you a bit of background about that. What happens generally when you start dating a narcissist is they are awesome at the beginning. They make you feel like you are the world. They are, like, trying to take you on trips and trying to do this, and you know, they're so attentive and everything. And then so they like come in and they bowl you over and you think, oh my God, it's the most wonderful man in the world or the most wonderful woman in the world. And then over time, you know, that'll last like 3-6 months, sometimes 9 months. But then they will start to reveal themselves and things will start to go downhill. And then people are always trying to get back to the beginning. Like, wait a minute, if we could just get back to the beginning when everything is like so wonderful and this is like the most amazing man on the planet or the most amazing woman on the planet, everything would be great. And that can never happen. You can't get back to the beginning. You really can't. In any relationship, really. You can't get back to the beginning. But what happens is a person gets trapped into doing that, and then the narcissist generally gets like less and less attentive, often downright mean. They will start to do all the like narcissistic feeding kind of stuff, and even like go into abuse often, like gaslighting and putting you down. And sometimes it's very subtle, sometimes it's more direct. But my point is, it deteriorates. So the article is like, okay, how do you tell in the beginning? How do you not get into this process? And it boiled down to, you can just ask them. That's it. That's the answer. It's like the psychologist who ran all kinds of studies and quizzes and everything. And he's like, what's most accurate is you can ask them, are you a narcissist? And if they say yes, then you have your answer. And then you can make a decision moving forward. Okay, so I just thought it was like the most hilarious article. Like, you don't need to look for this, and this. You just need to ask them, pretty much. And that's the same with you. Are you a narcissist? No, I know I'm not. Right? I get fearful that I am, which is a sign that I'm probably not. But I know I'm not. If your immediate answer was yes, then you possibly are. You probably are. Actually, according to this article, yeah, you're a narcissist. That doesn't mean things are hopeless. It means that you can get some help. You can get into therapy with a therapist who's really confrontive with you, who can see the signs of narcissism and say, okay, let's work on this if you want to. Most narcissists don't really want to go to therapy and work on themselves, but there are quite a few who do. I definitely know some in person that want to work on themselves, want to feel better, want to have better relationships. And that's a great goal. They realize it affects their relationships. They realize it affects how they think about themselves even. And that's a worthy goal. All right, that's enough for today. And I hope you have a great day. And if you want to see more about me, you can go to floridapsychotherapy.com.